Hey there, everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Hope you got a great weekend lined up. I know it was a rough day in the market. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the plays that we made today, setting ourselves up for next week, where I see that going, as well as end up taking a small loss on one stock. We're going to talk about that and how we rotated out of that. So let's get into the numbers. Talk about first where the market went today. So we ended up with the S&P down 1.68%, the Dow Jones down 1.62%, and the Nasdaq down 1.80%. We end up with the VIX up nearly 9.5% on the day. It was just a rough day. Of course, we said this morning that it was going to be, and that's exactly what happened. So let's talk about what we kind of did with that. Now, we had shorted the UVXY. We shorted that at $11. Of course, this morning the markets were crashing and that was going up. We had a support line at 11.21. When we hit that support line, we broke through that. It come back down. I ended up taking and cashing out. We ended up losing almost 2% on that play, just a little over 1.9% on that. So what I did at that point was took and longed the UVXY, and what happened? We end up riding it up to $12.10, making 7.9% on that trade. So really happy with that. I also bought some SQQQ in the pre-market at $55. We opened up, it come down just a little bit. You could have got in a little under 54. And we end up riding that all the way up to $57.50 for a 4.5% gain on that trade. So we're pretty happy with that. Now, I also bought some Signature Bank that I'm still holding. We bought it at $154, and that is ticker symbol SBNY. We ended up buying that at $154. It come back up a little bit, closed right at $156, so we're a little up on that play right now. Hopefully by Monday, that play is going to be considerably up. Now, I only took a small position because we did break support level. I've said that anytime it's under about 170, I love it, but we had a support line right around the 161, 162 mark. And we broke under that, so I only took a half a position. That way, if it does continue to move down, we've got that, or I can liquidate out of it pretty quickly and easily. However, I'm feeling good about it at the moment. And I also bought some JP Morgan and Chase. JPM's the ticker symbol on that. And I picked that up at $108 even. We ended up closing at 109, so we're just up on that play. And that's kind of where we're at. Coinbase fell today. If you wasn't in it, I said that you might want to check that out. Really dropped down today. Let's see, what was our low today on Coinbase? We ended up with Coinbase dropping all the way down to $59.43. So really nice entry price there if you got in on that. We ended up closing almost back up to where we bought in at yesterday at $62.50. We end up closing at $61.88. So I feel good. I think that we're set up. We had the dollar just blow off the top today. We had the markets crash, and we had just kind of extreme fear. I do believe we've got ourselves set up for a relief rally. Now, no one can tell exactly when this is going to happen. I don't have a crystal ball. But I do believe that the dollar is really run up awfully fast. We've had the markets really crashing down without any new news, as far as the Fed didn't come out and be any more hawkish than we already had heard. So I do believe that the market has kind of hit a bottom, and that we could be setting ourselves up for a relief rally next week. And we're still holding a lot of QYLD. So if the markets start going up, we're going to really make a good profit on that. We're holding our Coinbase, our Signature, our JP Morgan Chase. So we're holding some stocks that could really work out well if we get a bounce in the market next week. But now, all said and done, what did we end up profiting for the week? Actual profit. So, as far as what we liquidated out on, After we take out our loss from the UVXY that we had, we ended up closing the week up 14.9% on the week. Now that's not bad. Nowhere near some of the numbers that we've put up, but considering how bad a week the market had, the fact that we're still up 14.9% on our trades that I've brought to you, I'm pretty happy about. And then, if we look at our crypto portfolio, we ended up making 13.3% on our Algorand play. We ended up making 20% on our XLM play, and then we bought back into Algorand and ran it up another 16.3%. So we ended up 16.65% in our crypto portfolio ROI on those trades. So really happy with that over on our crypto portfolio. All in all, it was a good week. Hopefully I've got myself positioned well. If you've been following along, hopefully you're positioned well. We get that bounce next week and we make some money. The weekend rolls around, everything's looking bad. We'll look at some plays to be able to make some money. Again, whether the market's going up or down, we're going to make money. It doesn't have to be a bull market for us to make money, just like it doesn't have to be a bear market. As long as we got volatility, we can make money. We'll trade with it, and we'll get something to help you build your portfolio. That's what I'm here for. So until then, be blessed. Remember, never trade with your emotions. Always trade by the numbers.